Welcome to HyperScale Video Workshop. My name is Brett Green here on a very drizzly, wet Sydney, supposedly spring afternoon. At my workbench at the moment, I'm currently doing some weathering on my Halberd Models Cavalier Turbo Mustang conversion of the Eduard kit. That's where I'm up to right at the moment, but that's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. Just a few minutes ago, the doorbell rang and the courier delivered a carton, which, as you see, I haven't opened yet, but I have a very strong feeling that it could be something particularly interesting. So let's open this up and see what we have. Well packed, and yes, as I thought, we have the brand new, actually not quite released yet, Eduard 1/48 scale A6M2 0. So this is a limited edition dual combo edition, which means there'll be two entire kits inside, and we can see we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 marking options that are lined up on the side of the box, and on the other side we have another 4. So there's plenty of choice. I believe all of these are Pearl Harbor aircraft, and they cover all of the Japanese carriers that took part in the attack. So let's see what's in the box. Okay, so we have one bag which is sealed, and it has, by the look of it, a single set of fuselage sprues and 2 sets of wing sprues in it. So let's take a look at this in a little more detail. Yes, as we've come to expect from Eduard's latest releases, the surface textures are literally second to none. They are beautiful. They are varied in depth, they are fine, they are crisp, and they are consistent. And we can see the surface textures on the wings of this model are just exquisite. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful stuff. So that's one of the wing sprues. Now this one is labelled. I should also point out this is one of my unboxing videos where what you see is exactly what I've gotten. So I may make some mistakes, and I will correct those when I do a fully detailed text review. But what you are seeing at the moment is just the raw stuff coming out of the box, and I'll share that with you, and we'll go into more detail next time. So the sprue that I had was labelled. I can't see the letter. But anyway, it seems that it is actually a different wing, the second wing. So these little panels down here are different. Presumably there's going to be some sort of a minor subtype variation between the two. So they're the 2 wing sprues. Oh, I beg your pardon, we do have 2 fuselage sprues. So we have sprue B, and there are 2 of these sprue Bs, and once again, I won't repeat myself, but I'll let the pictures do the talking. I mean, check out the surface textures on that. Just lovely, absolutely lovely. Also, we have the fabric control surfaces with some nice fabric tape detail on there. I think that looks quite good. Let's see if I can get that to snap into focus. There we are. There's the rudder, I think. And the engine cowl halves as well. It looks like there's another 1/3 of those somewhere else around the place. So there are 2 wings and our 2 fuselage sprues. We have another bag with what appear to be 4 more sprues of more like detail parts. So it looks like it's things like the engine, undercarriage, wheels, details and so forth. And once again, because this is a dual combo kit, we have 2 sets of each. So here's sprue E, and that contains drop tanks, bomb, undercarriage, propeller. We have the landing gear covers and various detail parts, 2 very different styles of spinner. So plenty to occupy us there. And the second identical sprue E there as well. And now we come to sprue D, and that contains engine detail. The cockpit floor looks really nice, very nice detail. Bulkhead, once again more engine parts, push rods, fuselage sidewalls, and a whole stack of little details as well. Some undercarriage bay parts in there too. Once again, there are 2 of those. As we dig further down into the box, we have 2 sets of clear sprues, and we have here naturally the canopy parts. There are 2, 3, 4 different styles of rear canopy, a couple of different styles of sliding canopy, and 2 styles of windscreen. So we've got quite a lot of variation here. Once again, moulding is superb. The parts are quite thin and free from distortion, so they're very nice as well. I'll pop that back in the plastic bag so parts don't get lost or scratched. There are 2 identical photo-etched frets. So we have the instrument panels, side consoles, detail parts for the cockpit, and it looks like a few exterior details there as well. We also have an identical one on the other side. But once again, very nice detail, lovely stuff. Not that there's very much to see here, but there's also the standard Eduard die cut masking set for the canopy and for the wheels. Here we have what I presume is the decal sheet, which has a paper cover on it inside the plastic bag. Let's see what we have here. Okay, it's a very sort of nostalgic, almost like an old-fashioned brown paper kind of a thing that you used to get in the shops. And we have a very colourful sheet with lots of yellow, red, blue and white markings, and as you see, a whole stack of options there which would be suitable for the 12 markings that we found on the box sides. So these look like the standard Eduard decals that we've been receiving over the last 6 months or 8 months or so, I guess. So with the slightly wider carrier film, but that can be removed either before or after application. So nice decals there. And the last piece of the puzzle is, of course, the instruction booklet. So we have a 32-page instruction booklet. I just saw page 32 on the bottom of the back page. So it really is more like a book than an instruction manual. We have some history that kicks us off. Nice little portrait of Yamamoto there. And several pages of that, followed by the parts tree. And then we have the standard type of Eduard instructions, which I've always found to be quite straightforward and easy to follow. And then at the end, we have the marking, well, we have a mask application guide, and then we have the pages that are dedicated to the various marking schemes. It's me again. It turns out I signed off prematurely. I thought that I'd seen everything in the box, but inside the carton there was another envelope and another little box which contained a few accessories that are available for the A6M2 Zero, including this very nice seat with resin seat. It's a brass and resin seat with perforated backrest. We also have some decals for stencils. Next up we have, it's the first time I'm looking at these as well, so we also have the T-face inside and outside masks for the Canopy. We have the steel belts. Now I'm presuming that the A6M2 will also have an Overtrees edition, so just the plastic sprues, no instructions, no decals, no accessories. So things like the T-face mask and these photo-etched updates will be ideal for that particular version, as will the Space 3D and photo-etch cockpit set. If you don't like the 3D printed, then we have the resin pre-painted A6M2 look set, and yeah, they look really nice, don't they? Very nice. So I got the pre-painted resin parts as well as the photo etched parts there. And finally, we have a set of resin wheels. So go nuts! Buy yourself a couple of Zero kits. Grab some accessories. They're available, or they will be available, presumably from, I think it's the 1st of December, but often they're out a few days or a week before the end of the month. So keep an eye out and grab the limited edition dual combo and as many accessories as you like as you can. So it's always exciting to have a brand new Eduard kit, and this is certainly a very welcome start to a new family of Zero kits from Eduard. The surface texture and the detail is as good as we've come to expect with recent kits, including the Mustang, the Tempests, the 109s and the Focke-Wulf 190s and more. And it's just such a great, reliable, high quality package. I can't wait to start working on it, and it won't be very long either. Well, that's it for my very first vicarious look at the Eduard A6M2 Zero. Next time you see this, it will be on the workbench. From Brett Green, it's bye for now.